See, look, you can see a lot of people's on there. Alright, let me see. How do you add him? Let's see. I sent the replies. Hey.
What's
Hello, hello. How are you?
I'm all right, man.
Get off the game.
I got to turn it down.
I can't even hear you. You're low.
I said I got to turn it down and cut my headphones off.
You ready
I
for all
can't
the
get
good
off.
questions?
Yeah, sorry for all this good juicy stuff. Talk to me.
You said good juicy stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all remember each other, but this is Niche. Hi.
What's happening? What's happening? Yeah, yeah. Face look familiar. What's going on? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm alive. I'm well. I'm blessed.
Yeah, it might be easier that way. Because we was happy. There you go. They told me not to do it. This little thing said not to do it. But then when I did that, hey, bam, bam. We just waiting for some more people to come in so we can start. I look tired. I wonder if I can. Oh, you got him on it too? Oh, you joined it. I did from mine. We just waiting for some more people to come in so we can start. I'm trying to see if it'll let me. Hey, everybody. If it'll let me. We just waiting for more people to join in. Today's our topic is dating and situationships in 2021. Hey. And we have our guest, Kevin, to give his male perspective on things.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Oh. You ready?
I'm hyped.
It won't let me. You say you hype.
Yeah.
Don't get scared.
Get away.
Let me see. I wonder if I can. So, do you know the difference between a relationship and a situationship?
Yeah.
What's your definition of it? Of both? Yeah,
What's my definition of it? I mean, it's broad. Situationship is more so an
You gotta
entanglement.
talk up because you're real low.
I said, and the situationship is more so an entanglement these days, where you just going with the flow, you vibing, y'all might be doing some fucking and shit, but that's the situationship to me. You got feelings, but you don't really got feelings. You don't want to commit. Versus the relationship is more monogamy. You're willing to commit and sacrifice and give parts of your life to each other towards building.
Okay, so I definitely researched and see what was the difference between relationship and situationships. And relationships basically say where two people plan to spend time with each other and they give up activities to spend time with each other. Where a situationship is friends with benefits or people who, somebody hit you and be like, hey, let's go do this right quick, and they want you to drop everything and let's go. So I definitely had to research it because I didn't know the difference. But my question to you is, what's your preference? Which one do you prefer, a relationship or you prefer a situationship?
When I was young, a situationship, but the older I get, I look for more of a relationship.
So you want that stability.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need
Are
that
you a good
balance.
communicator though?
I mean, I communicate in my own right, but communication always can be worked on.
That's true. As long as you're willing to work on yourself, right?
Yeah, always. But it's communication. It's more of the comprehension.
So what is your love language? Do you know what a love language is?
Yes,
Do
I
you
do.
know that? The question is, do you know what a love language is?
Yes, I know exactly what love languages are. I would say mines are acts of service, quality.
Oh, he's reconnecting. He's losing service. So to our followers that's on here, what do y'all prefer? Do y'all prefer a situationship? Do you prefer a relationship? What do you all prefer?
Let
Did
me
y'all
tell
get that?
you.
There you go. No,
No,
you skip.
you missed all of that.
I see you had technical difficulty. I said I forgot my third love language, but I have
You said acts of
active service,
service, and
active
after
service,
that,
and
who
quality
knows?
time.
You gotta talk up because you real low.
Quality time. I'm yelling on my end. Quality time.
Quality time.
Okay. All right. So next question. What are your pet peeves with dating since you prefer a relationship?
Assumptions.
Hmm?
Assumption.
Assumptions.
Assumptions.
I
That's a good one because a
despise
lot of people do assume.
I despise assumptions because what's going on in your head is not what's going on in real life.
That's
I'm
true.
just gonna be honest.
I disagree
You
because
disagree?
I went into it.
I mean, I'm
I
just
ain't
saying
never.
the difference between intuition and you having a whole scenario built up in your head. There's a difference. Your intuition, you have a feeling and a connection with something that's bigger than yourself.
I
I was
ain't
asking
never.
our followers what they prefer, a relationship or a situationship. What's up, followers? Let's get some answers. Let's get some questions going.
Wait, I don't know what I prefer these days, honestly. Yeah.
You prefer to be
What
happy.
keeps it funky is because, I think situationships came about because people's inability to be in one exclusive relationship.
But that's not always the case because some
You
people get in a
have
situationship because they've been cheated on and can't trust someone or can't communicate with somebody.
I
Yeah.
was just about to say most of the time it's lack of trust.
So it's always a difference. To her, it's in the room. To her in the hallway. Um, what was the question, Kimmy? The question is, do you prefer a relationship or do you prefer a situationship in 2020? Because people prefer different things. So what is it that you prefer? I'm not really sure what I prefer because for me, guys don't know how to be honest. They don't know how to communicate. I don't know. I've been single for so long, so I don't know.
Texas.
What's up, my 6 followers? What are you guys' preference? What would you guys prefer? 2020 is definitely different from last year. That's true, Camry. Some women do not know how to communicate. Some women cheat. Some women do the same thing as men, but some are not. My thing is for men assume that they're going to get a woman just like that that's going to do the same thing again to them. So they treat that woman, they basically take it out on their next partner for me.
I mean, I get that standpoint, but you gotta also think about this day and age and how everybody's hurt. Everybody's been hurt by something. So hurt people are just hurting more people.
But a lot of people will be like, you know what, I forgive you, or, I forgive what we've been through, but they still bring it up.
That's just them not letting go.
Huh?
That's just them not letting it go.
Exactly. You can't keep holding on to something. You can't.
No matter how hard it hurts.
Hi, Sissy. She says she prefer a relationship. Why do you prefer that? Kimmy says she preferred to be by herself. Relationships are so stressful these days, it don't even be worth it anymore. That's true.
I wouldn't say that. I say don't give up. Be happy though.
Relationships are stressful these days. You never know what you're going to get. So I definitely agree with you. But you're such a sweet person. You should never be by yourself.
Yeah. Never be by yourself. Enjoy yourself. Be happy with yourself, but at the same time, don't give up on love. It'll find you.
Yep, they always say never look for it, it will come to you.
It always finds you.
Yep. So never look for it. I agree with that. I'm not even looking no more. If it comes, it comes. What's good? So, are you a giver or a taker?
Um, both, both. I started off as a tremendous giver, but then I
Antonio, what do you mean by right? Right back, right with what? And are you guys givers or takers? That's a good question for everyone. Kimmy, it is a bittersweet situation, but you know what? When you learn how to love yourself and you learn how to forgive, communicate, and trust, can't nothing stop you. Me too, sis. I love way too hard for a situationship. I really do. And
exactly.
then it's my thing is with situationships, it's friends with benefits with that. So sex for me bring on feelings. So it's definitely hard. What he said and both. Agreed. I definitely agree. But yeah. Sis, what's your sign? I know for Pisces, we're definitely emotional.
Definitely.
I'd rather give. Seeing someone smile makes my whole day, or you can meet me halfway. I agree with that. I am very much so a giver until you take advantage of me. If I'm always giving, 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 and you never give back, then I'm gonna think something like, okay, is he here for just giving? Oh, you a Virgo? Oh yeah, I see why you say that. But no, I don't want no situationship. And guys make it hard for us to have a relationship these days. Ain't that right, Kevin?
No, I don't think it's all guys.
But it's for me, it's
I
mainly guys.
I mean, I think that guys do play a very big role, but I also think that it's not just guys. Like I said, hurt people, whether it's a male
That's
or
really
female.
true. That's really true.
So you could have came across a really sweet person, but he chooses not to be sweet anymore because he's been hurt too much.
But you also can run around someone that has their standards way too high.
And that's more prevalent is that in this society than
Well, do you go?
how we grew up.
Yeah, some people have their standards way
Sorry,
too high
y'all,
with
man.
dating.
What I miss?
Just answering questions.
Okay.
Get a lot of feedback.
I agree though.
Man,
And
Everybody
way
basically said they'd rather relationships. Someone said they'd rather be by themselves.
that's because somebody who want to be by themselves just don't want to be bothered.
Yeah.
They ain't done dealing with their inner issues yet.
Hey
mm,
sis, are you a giver or a taker? Okay, I got a question for you. If you really think about it, no one really has high standards. Well, those some people do have high standards. Some people be like, "Well, I wouldn't date a fat man, a tall man, a short man, a light skinned man, a dark skinned man."
I
That's
mean
me.
that's not
Two
necessarily
big
high
people.
standard.
That is a high
But
standard. I
that's more
believe
preference.
that.
I
That's
think
more
high
preference.
standards is when you expect for somebody like you better have a
I
job,
mean that
you
too, but it
better
also has
have
to do with
No,
good
looks.
that's
credit.
That's
to
too.
me that still lies in preference. I would think high standards is more so when you're looking for somebody who's exactly like you and who would think like you and act like you and respond to any situation like you, but you
No,
don't
that's
come across that in
narcissistic. That's you being in love with yourself, looking for
That's
yourself
true.
in
That's true.
somebody else. You looking that's you looking for somebody else,
That's
but
definitely true. And my sister said it's all in the guys that you attract. That's true. Lately, I feel like I've attracted liars.
do you lie?
Do I lie? No. I'm t-
Everybody
I'm too
says that.
blunt to lie about anything.
Everybody says that, and in some way, everybody lies.
Everybody lies. But I
But,
mean like
but
when
like,
you consider what I consider like a lie, A lie? Like, why would you lie unnecessarily? You know what I'm
Antonio said
saying?
you will really never. I mean, you will never really know. Really,
Never really know as far as what.
as far as what, Antonio?
So look for something different.
I've tried to look for something different. I've looked outside the box.
The guys that you attract.
I used to have my fun in these.
You don't. None of the dudes you ever talked to, though. None of them look the same.
Oh.
Your preference is
personality.
A man. A man.
I go by personality for me.
Yeah,
Someone
but you know what? People put on facade. I think people. You really gotta take the time to really get to know somebody.
Yeah.
I think that's why it's a lot of people who would say like they're in a situationship because they're dealing with somebody, but they don't necessarily have like a title per se, or like you may not exactly be exclusive to each other, or it's just a lot of things
Thanks,
that you
Antonio.
omit.
Thanks for tuning in.
You know what I'm saying?
See, but I kind of wonder if a situationship for some people, is it like someone that's married and messing with somebody on the side? It's like a situationship for them.
That's a situationship that should nobody be a part of. Because karma is a bitch.
Karma is
Woo!
And that, to me, I look down on that because that destroys the sanity of marriage.
Nah, but it's not. It's the person who's in the marriage who ain't valuing their marriage. It's not for anybody else to respect your marriage. It's for the people in the marriage to respect it. So if somebody in the marriage decided they wanted to have a girlfriend, boyfriend, but they didn't discuss that with their person, see, even to me, you can be married but be in a situationship.
That's true.
That's why I'm saying. That's why I asked the question of like, what does relationships mean to you? Like, what exactly is a relationship? Like, what is a situationship? Some people look at dating and situationships different. Me, I would say, I have never been a dater. I meet somebody, I like them. I'm taking my time to get to know that person because I really want to know you. Like, how can I say that I really like you or that I'm really into you if I'm talking to this person, talking to that person, talking to that person? I get bored easy. Like, you have to be an interesting person. So for me, like, situationships and people just be like, I hate when I dislike, not just when guys say, but because females say it too. When they say, I just want to go with the flow. I want to see where things go. That's some game ass shit right there.
I hate
you. Everybody knows exactly what you're looking for. Say what you want. Say what it is, and just be honest. People are not honest enough about what they try to do.
Hey, followers, I got a question for you. Well, listeners, how do you feel about settling?
I ain't settling for shit. I'm pretty sure
it's a lot of relationships and a lot of marriages that are settling. Because some men could be like, well, I'm gonna just settle with her because she can handle me or she know how I am.
That's people who have become complacent with where they are in life. They have zero desire to have anybody challenge them. They have zero desire for anything to evolve any further than where they are present day. That's it. That's all.
How y'all feel about it, listeners?
Me personally, if I'm even going to get involved with somebody, you got to challenge me on some level in my life. Period.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even be remotely interested in you if you couldn't challenge me at some point.
I like a challenge. I think that's probably a part of my problem because when I see things as simple, I'm a simple person, but I'm just like, I like for things to be exciting. I can't be with somebody who's boring or who don't have a sense of humor. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. My sister said, ain't nobody settling.
Yeah. Yes, sister girl, ain't nobody settling. That's how you end up with, resentment.
That's probably why we got all
That's how you end up hating people because you stayed somewhere where you know you ain't really want to be just because you was afraid to put yourself out there and find something else. Those be the people that get on my damn nerves, okay? Don't be crying about how you alone, but you ain't putting yourself out there. And see, that's the thing. Like, You can't want your forever person. You can pray all day to God or whoever you pray to. You know what I'm saying? And want somebody to and hope that he fall or he or she fall out the sky. But if you ain't putting yourself out there in order to be found, if you're not being honest and upfront about what you want,
Hey,
you're gonna
Kevin,
end up in a situationship.
answer this question for the ladies. How do you know when a man, if he wants you or not, or to be able to tell, like, if he wants to be serious with you or if he just want to kick it, you know, occasional friends with benefits? Like, let us know the signs.
Yeah, I want to know.
Yeah, that's what I'm
see.
asking.
See,
Huh?
each man is different. I can't speak for every man.
So speak
So
for yourself.
I can't even put it out there. If I just wanted to kick it with you, like,
Well,
okay, speaking for my younger self, if I just wanted to kick it with you, like, I would literally only hit you up when I want to kick it. There wouldn't be a casual conversation. Like, it would just be straight to the point, going out. Like, you in or out? What's up?
dang.
Oh, dang.
I mean,
But see,
I
that's
don't,
it. Should
I
be
don't like,
like that though.
I don't like to waste time. Like,
I would never talk to a dude who be like, "Hey, girl, I'm trying to put some work on that thing, girl. What's up?" I'd be like, "Oh, that's nice."
I can't talk to a
No,
person
I
like that.
mean, I mean,
but you know what? At
it's
least it's a better way to go about that. I've
yeah. I
had
mean,
dudes
it's
be
all
like,
about
"Hey, you got a boyfriend?" I'd be
it,
like, "Nah."
it's
They
all
be
about
like,
the
"Oh, you messing around with anybody? Like, you looking for something serious? Cause I just want to be friends. You want to be friends?" Dudes come at me like that. Be like, "You look like you would be a good friend."
No,
You know, when
order,
somebody
order
say some
most
shit
time.
like that to me, I'd be like, "You want me to suck your dick, don't you?" That's what you want. Mm-hmm.
No, or the most common.
See,
They be
looking
like,
at me like, yeah, that's it. Yes.
if they be like, you got a boyfriend, can I be your friend?
Or when you
Bruh,
say
thank
you got a boyfriend, they be like, "Oh, you can't have friends."
Yeah,
especially if he licking his lips. He licking them lips like that.
that's that game.
See, yeah. Are you an
Mm.
Aries?
Am I an Aries? No, I'm a Taurus. What's
Why
that
the
supposed
game
to
like
mean?
that?
What's that supposed to mean?
Because that means he nasty.
I am.
I am. My mother's a Taurus.
So you trying to say mom?
Yes. Hi, Mom. And my father's an Aries. Hi, Dad. Nasty.
It does start with self love. I had to learn
Thank you.
myself all
Who
over
is that?
again. My sister,
Girl, I like her.
Roshan.
You need to have her come on the show. That's right.
Yeah,
Self
Roshan,
love.
I'm gonna hit you about that.
Yes, self love. You know, and it goes back to what we was talking about the other day. Like, happiness is your responsibility.
That's
Not
true.
your
Ladies,
partner.
do not date yourself until you fully love yourself.
That's not just ladies. That's
But
men
that's
too.
too.
That's
That is men
but
too.
That's men too.
Yeah.
now
If you hate your mama, you feel like your daddy ain't shit, you don't need to be with nobody.
Not at
You
all.
you need to go sit down and have a
mm,
conversation with your parents and get that under control.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you go the first time your girl say something about dishes being in the sink and you go to hell off because your mother used to do that. Oh Lord. No, that's
we
real
gotta.
though. You never
That's
know
real
what
though.
people's triggers are. That's why it's like you really have to take the time to get to know people. And it's like, and don't be just out here having sex with people. See, situationships end your ass in situations that you don't want to be in.
Including heading to that ER.
Woo-wee. ER in many different ways. Hell,
That's on both
anytime to
sides. Cause
save
now
your life.
I was about to say
For
that's also on
somebody to
both
shot
sides.
your ass, you mess around with somebody, you thought you was all in love, and you out and you riding them like Seabiscuit, and his boyfriend walk in the door. What? What? Girl, that can
I
happen.
didn't think his eyes. I didn't think about that one.
It can happen. That's why I went that way. Shoot.
Not expecting that one.
Hey, you just never
Yeah,
know these
you got
days.
some real
You
some
definitely
You
don't.
ain't. You just
hit
don't
one.
know what you get.
Look
You
at
don't know what you're
you.
getting into.
You right.
All right. So my question for you is: can you tell the ladies how can we tell when a man is over us or ready to move on?
Oh, he ain't gonna pay your ass no attention.
Yeah, he's not gonna pay you any
That's
attention.
not what
No,
it
no
is.
attempt.
But you can get a dude that keep messing, keep having sexual things with
Let
you.
me let me
What?
be let me be frank with you. Let me be frank with you. Any dude that you've dealt with at some point, unless he just utterly dogs and disrespects you, he's gonna want to continue having sex with you as
Yep.
long as he possibly can.
Yep. No
That's
matter if he
just gonna
ready to
be
move on
100.
or not.
It don't matter if he dating somebody else or not. He's going to
Yep.
want to continue
Girl,
having sex
that's the
with you.
That's the reason why I got stalkers.
And as
These
long as you
men
feel
love
it,
to.
he gonna
Sausage
do it.
parties.
I'm telling you, that's what they when them they be like bros before hoes. Y'all be sucking
Yeah.
each other dick.
Hell no. Hell
Y'all be
no.
sucking each other dick.
Hell no.
Y'all
See, you have to
nasty.
understand that whole saying has been
Who
diluted and
is?
watered down
Okay, for King
totally.
made 1114. Why that face?
Oh, he ain't like that.
Yeah, you ain't like what comment?
Probably the one that I said bros before hoes and maybe sucking each other's dicks.
Jesus.
I got him in my life.
Oh,
Girl, what? I do.
I just hit my ear.
Oh, I'm about to say I'm a work in progress though, but he know my heart.
Hmm.
I'm just being
Talk to my
honest. I
heart and
say
my
the things
mind.
that people are afraid to say.
Are you mad? Mm-hmm.
It's saying right here. I knew you was about to do that. I do that to my grandfather too.
I'm trying to find it. Let me see. I probably never clicked off, but it wouldn't be good. It definitely don't say I'm live.
It said it on mine.
Hey, I'm not sure why. Hey, for my followers, to my page actually tell y'all I'm live because people are trying to get on, but they can't tell. I know people keep clicking on and off of it.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, people keep
I
clicking on and
couldn't
off
tell you
of
was
it.
on
Yeah,
live
just
until
click
I
back
started
on.
sending the invite.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can.
Can I join y'all too?
Hi, Coco.
Yay,
Oh, it's probably because
Coco's
you're
in.
actually on my page.
Oh, look. Can I get on
Yeah,
there
it's
too?
right there. Hi, Coco.
What happened? I wonder. Is it gonna boot him
It's
up?
gonna make that noise.
It's gonna echo. It's echo.
Oh, you can hear?
I hear it every time.
Oh, you hear that because everybody keep clicking onto it. How's baby girl? Hey, Coco, what you prefer, a situationship or you prefer a relationship? What's really good? I know how you are.
Coco said, "Give me all this."
We gotta hit Coco too. We gotta have her join on the sex conversation. Why you smiling, Kevin?
Oh boy, only if y'all knew what we was really talking about up in the front at Sam's Club. We wasn't asking customers if they want to upgrade to the
I
Plus
know what.
membership. Just
Listen,
know that.
listen. I know what's going down. I know what's going down.
Hi, Tay. That's my cousin. Hey, Tay, we're talking about relationship and situationships. We know you're getting married next year. So we already know what you want. Huh?
Oh, I hope I get married next year too.
I love his fiance. She's
I just somebody want to get married. I'm ready.
See, but I'm ready. Exactly. I'm so ready to get married, but I don't want to marry the wrong person, and then I just be like, what the
Oh
hell is
no,
wrong
no,
with me?
no, no.
Because
very,
some people be
I'm
so ready
very
to
You can't
marry
live
and
your
they
life
just
in
marry
fear
the
like
right
that.
person that asked them. So it's
Oh
You
hell
can't live your
no!
life
That's
in fear
probably
like
why
that.
I haven't gotten an offer yet, because they was probably too afraid I was gonna say no, even though they know I love them. They're like,
I
hell
think
no.
I've been asked this year alone. I have been asked maybe like 5 or 6 times by the same person,
Yeah, I ain't got one offer yet.
and my answer it would still be message unread.
Cause you know they full of shit.
But
You know they ain't want nothing for real.
you never know if you don't get married. See,
I
not
was just about
not
to say that.
necessarily true.
I was
You
gonna let
never
y'all
know.
talk.
No, because some people just say that just because they on some shit.
I
That's
mean, but
some bullshit. It will
sometimes you
happen
gotta
at the
go
right
through things
time.
to know exactly what
That's
you
true.
don't
How
want.
long have you and Dez been together? Because y'all been together for a while.
What was your longest relationship, Kevin?
4
Longest
years.
situationship
He said 4
relationship.
years.
4 years. Damn, I feel old.
Before that
I
was
feel old
2.
too.
What
You know what?
was your
Most people,
longest relationship?
mine was on and off almost 3 years.
Damn.
You don't know how the end will resolve anything if you don't go through it. See, but a
That,
lot of people, for me, when I get married, you're stuck with me. I don't believe in divorce.
that's
So
that's how I am. I do not believe in divorce.
yeah, I don't believe in divorce. So you stuck with me. If I get on your nerves, go to another room.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, for all the paperwork, you might as well just be my longtime boyfriend. You can just go ahead. When it's time to cut ties, you leave what the hell you came with. If you came with shit, you leave with shit.
My cousin said they've been there for 4 years, and for me, they match. But he found somebody that act just like him, and I love it. She's so
Oh,
sweet.
Lord, do I want to marry me? I would.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to marry me. I was a bad me in high school. I don't know if I want.
It's like, no. No, Chanel, you're very thoughtful, though. I feel like people get caught up in the superficial things, like what they see on social media.
Yeah, because a lot of people give themselves the age 30 to get married. You know, most of us like, I'm gonna be married by 30. I'm gonna have this.
Oh hell no! I'm gonna be a totally different.
See,
niche
but
when
for
I
me,
turn
I
30.
had that at 30. I was ready. I was like, okay, I'm getting
Dang, I
married
keep
by
forgetting
30.
that you older than me.
We're not gonna
Me
start
too.
that. We're not starting that, okay?
I mean, me too.
I'm
So
29.
Like I
I'm
have
30.
4 kids. I'm ready to get married. But if you can't accept my kids, you don't accept me.
Oh yeah, we a package deal.
Yeah, we a package deal, bro. Ain't no putting your hands on my kids either. I'm gonna knock your ass out. So
Yeah,
That's such a touchy subject. I'm gonna say
it
that.
definitely is. It
I'm gonna
is.
say that because that's a real touchy subject.
but that's the reason why I think that's a lot of the reason why people end up in like situationships
Mm-hmm.
is because they're like, it's like 1 foot in and 1 foot on a banana peel.
My
Mm-hmm.
a situationship is if I go out, you can't ask me where I'm going, who I'm going with, what I'm doing tonight. If I'm coming home, you can't ask me none of that. So
Yeah,
See,
that's true. I would have to agree. I would have to agree.
mm-hmm.
That
we
sounds.
not together, so don't
I
question me.
got a question.
Mm-hmm.
So, if the guy can't put his hands on your kids, how do you expect for him to instill discipline when it gets out of your control?
She need not to do it too. That's what I say. Whippings is
He shouldn't
unnecessary.
have to
I
install
mean,
discipline in anybody's kid because them kids should be trained.
Train.
I mean,
All
you
that, well,
can't, you can't,
not
you
saying that they're
can't train
pressuring
them.
anything, but when I like you can give your kids a look and they're like, all right, let me chill out because mommy about to get me. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be no, oh, I'm about to whoop your kids because they running around the house and they did this and it shouldn't be.
But see, that's something I think in that's why I feel like situationships is not all that. It's because when you have kids and you know what you're looking for, you do not. Okay, I don't even beat my dog. Okay, I do not beat my dog. I do not pop my dog. I don't do that. I don't pop Naya. Yeah, she's bad as shit. She's bad. She's just spoiled. But for me, I just feel like it's the same thing with like if you in a relationship. It shouldn't be yelling, screaming, arguing if y'all having a disagreement or whatever. One person should be talking, the other person should be listening. But that's just like what we was talking about the other day. You supposed to listen to understand, not to respond. Yeah. So, but see, but you don't have a lot of people like that. And that's why people do situationships because it's no rules. Yeah, so you might as well just be a hoe. You might as well just be you single. Okay, but my thing is, you having somebody you smashing or whatever. Your friends with benefits. That's somebody you really don't want nothing serious. Why be in a situationship if you don't want nothing serious? You might as well just get yourself a little smash
end up in
buddy.
a situationship because they are scared of changing themselves for the better. Also,
didn't I just say that?
Give their all and
didn't I just say that?
Same for the partner.
I just said that.
That's that. Yep. I agree with that.
Yeah,
I do agree with that. But you can't have a situationship like for Pisces. You can have a situationship. Your feelings is gonna be in that thing, especially if they know what they doing. I know
Every Pisces I've ever come in contact.
If they doing what they supposed to be doing, like
See, that's the problem.
Yeah. That's why you can't have a situation.
But if you love yourself, it don't matter how good the D is. You understand me? It don't matter how good the coochie is. It's all about respect. You gonna respect me, okay? I don't care if your dick is long as this table. I don't care if your pussy is as wet as the wave pool at Six Flags. You understand me? I don't care. You gonna respect me.
Not the
Point
way.
blank, period. You're not gonna be ripping and running all over the place.
Scorpios, yeah. Y'all are emotional too.
Nah, Scorpios, they territorial. They get jealous. They jealous. Male, female. Yeah, they jealous. They say, it's mine.
Hey, Coco, you joining the next show? Oh, she not even on here no more. She got off.
Coco was just in it.
Yeah, she definitely was just in here, but she gonna join the next show. I'm about to hit her. We gonna have the big. That's our next. I got a song for it and everything. Mom gave me a song.
Keep it on the down.
Nah. But yeah, I definitely thank you for joining this show because we definitely need the male perspective. Is there any advice you can give a woman on if she's in a situationship and if she's in a relationship? Speak on the ones you know. I'm not
possessive. I didn't say possessive. I said territorial.
Yeah.
That's different. You like.
So you're trying to say you're not territorial?
What's you like to they like to protect what's theirs. You know what I'm saying? It's just that emotion. When you love somebody or you're like, for what I've seen with Scorpios is my sister is a Scorpio, Jalen is a Scorpio, my brother. And
he said the same thing.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Possessiveness is you belong to me. You do what I say, when I say, how I say it. That's possessiveness.
Territorial for me.
Territorial means. What you doing over here? Hi, we're together. What's going on?
Don't touch what's mine. That's possessive.
Exactly.
Still here.
He said, because territorial is just like, hey, you overstep your boundaries right here. This is a union. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look. I'm not territorial. I'm not possessive.
Are you that type to put a hickey on a girl?
Just so you can know that.
Just so if anybody see her, they like, that's my husband. Ain't no touching me.
I don't do it. I don't. If I did it, it's not for territorial purposes.
I'm triggered.
Do you think you're territorial?
In some ways, yes.
Because you're mine, that's possessive.
I'm not.
Yeah, see, that's why I can't date a Scorpio. I don't belong to nobody but Jesus.
Huh?
I'm not a controlling person, but in some ways, yeah, I'm territorial. I might get a little jealous. I see a little bit too much flirtation going on between you and somebody. Just a little bit. I'm not one of those that's
I think that's you being attentive to your person.
See, but my thing is, I don't know if I'm good for a relationship because me talking to someone, it can come off like flirtatious. Like I'm a very friendly person, and they'll be like, "Oh, you flirting with him?" Like,
see, there's a difference.
That's projection, though.
And it also has to go with trust too, because there's a difference.
Who's that beside you, Shania?
I'm from the South. So I'm used to friendly comment. I'm used to friendly flirtation type of conversation.
Ramon, sorry.
So to me, that's just normal type of conversation. But if you're talking about sexual things, then at that point, it's gone too far.
See, that's where I disagree because I'm an open book. Anybody who deal with me, they gonna know. Well, I think it really depends on who you dealing with, honestly, because like everybody knows, like I'm talking about myself. I am the type of person where, you know, I don't have no problem having an open conversation about things because, you know, each one teach one.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. You know, some people can't handle the truth though.
That whose problem is that though? That's a personal problem if you can't handle the truth.
See,
or if something is talked about and somebody feels some type of way, or something is said in a way that makes somebody feel some type of way.
Hey, everyone that just joined. Our topic today is dating and situationships. What do you all prefer? Do you prefer to be in a relationship, or you do prefer a situationship? That is the question.
Yes, relationship versus situationship
in 2021, especially with this pandemic. When they show you,
I would rather be in a relationship.
Yes. Thank you. I like him. King May. Oh, look, he got 111 in his joint too. I know that's right. Oh yeah, it's his birthday, Scorpio. relationship.
So, relationship.
It's not impossible, bro. People do control people.
People do control people.
Yeah. Narcissists.
That is so true.
Not even just narcissists. Like sometimes
Everybody
people
has
enter things with an ulterior motive.
narcissistic tendencies
Yeah.
in some way, shape, or form. Not saying that you're a flat out.
Do. But I said a situationship. Stop looking at me like that. Why do you prefer a situationship, Butter?
Commitment issues.
You're scared to commit?
The real butter. That ain't real butter.
Why do you prefer a situationship over a relationship?
He want to sling that thing around.
Ramon, I didn't say Ramon. Antonio, what do you prefer?
I really think that people should be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I would tell some if my person lets me know that they got a wandering eye, I'm be like, what that mean? What that mean? Like you want like
a guy to be like, hey, look at her butt.
I mean,
and you be
a
able
wandering
to,
eye is different
I'm that
from
type
a
of person.
wandering soul.
So like I tell y'all like this. I'm gonna put myself out there. I'm talking to a guy, and I went to the laundromat.
Oh my god!
I went to the laundromat to go to wash my dog blankets, right? And it was this girl. She was walking in. They last longer in 20.
That's not true. Because people catch feelings. How would you feel if you had a situationship and they caught feelings? What would you do? Would you end it?
He like you like Chex Mix. That's what you like. Mm. in these situationships, are you bed backing everybody, or you bed backing one person, two person? That's what my thing. That situationships jackets need to be worn.
Yeah, situationships you don't bear back at all.
Yeah, but you know that's the problem. That's why I said Chex Mix. Let me clarify Chex Mix for y'all. Chex Mix is your juice and her juice and his juice.
And your STD and his STI, like it's a lot.
You swapping it back and forth because Chex Mix is a mixture of things.
Okay, I have a question for everyone that said they prefer a relationship. Do you think you're really ready for commitment? So for you, Butter, are you for a situationship? If that person caught feelings, what would you do? Would you end it? And for relationship people,
he a ghoster. He a ghoster. I don't even know ghoster. I just get. He gives me the. He said no Chex Mix.
He's a year. We ain't been back.
Of course. How many kids you got, Butter?
He has one. He has an adorable son.
She crazy? Baby mama, she crazy? He's situationships because he know for a fact that he lay that thing down, they don't know how to act. So he like, I need to have somebody.
He said no. At this point, I'm ready for commitment. Are you sure? Because a lot of people say they're ready for commitment, but they'll be like, well, you did this to me in the past, or this happened to me, and I think you're going to do it again. Some people bring up the past. Did you really let go of the past, and do you love yourself?
Boy, oh boy. That's why people prefer situationships, because then they don't have to talk about.
How is D Shannon? We're not talking about him, okay? He's good, though.
Oh, you talking about Don?
My mind was smells. I'm like, what?
I was like, why are you asking about the D?
That's what I thought.
I'm like, that's a little personal. Oh.
Yeah, for sure I'm there. So you're ready to give someone your all?
Yeah. So you know what's up, Ramon? You got
oh. We used to work together.
I'm straightforward and to the point. Okay. Let me tell y'all. I am for relationships, okay? When I see something that I like, I be like, ooh, I want that. I want that.
Okay, but I got a question for you, Kevin. What do you call a guy that... Dang, how am I going to word this? All right, so I want a guy to become straightforward to me. Hey, I want this, and I want that. What do you call a guy that's not that straightforward?
Scared. Some people aren't like that, though.
To guys, we would call that scared, but in honesty... I might say he doesn't know what he wants. He doesn't know how to adequately communicate what he wants. And he might not even know what he wants fully. Like he might got little fragments. But in order for him to fully understand what he wants, he's got to sit there and go through whatever it is he's trying to go through with you. to be able to be like, yeah, I want this, or yeah, this is what I want you to do because I like it the way you do this.
Okay, so for Butter, he's an Aries, and I could tell by that comment.
Butter, he's an Aries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can't see none of these comments.
I'm a Sag. Yeah. Fire. He said, I heard you. Who heard what? Oh, he did. Oh, he read my lips. No, see, all right, so look. I used to work at this sports bar, right? And the cook, he was woo. I was just helping out my mom, you know what I'm saying? She was like, one of my servers called out, can you come serve? I was like, I don't like serving. I can read people's thoughts. They just look at me. I know instantly. He like, ooh, I want to touch that girl. I'd be like, oh, I can't hide my face. I looked in the kitchen and I seen him doing his thing on the grill. I said, oh, I like that. Okay. I went in the back and I was talking to my best friend. I'm just admiring him doing his thing. And she was just like, so what's going on? And I was just like, nah, I'm just checking out this handsome young man over here. He was cooking up some my food. He just smiling and everything. I'm like, okay. He liked the compliment. I'm taking that in. And I'm like, yeah.
Y'all read too much into zodiac. I'm a Sag. My fiance is Aries.
That's because Sag and an Aries is a match made in heaven. Zodiacs is a real. I am a Devante. Because guess what? My daddy is a Sag. My daddy is an Aries. I'm a Sag. And we like this. Yeah. You and your fiance, y'all nasty. Nasty.
Hey Coco, are
it's
you
real hot and passionate
over
there?
On our next show?
It's real hot and passionate over there. That's why you got a fiance. He said, yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this hot flame going. He said, nah, I updated.
Too bad, Aries.
Don't like yourself. Huh? You gotta have somebody to be able to tame that fire. I don't know. I don't think I could date a Pisces.
Why not?
Let you know.
I think Pisces.
Wednesday? Okay.
Remember we said Monday, Wednesday, Sunday?
Oh, yeah. Dang,
Wednesday.
Yeah, hump day.
That's the perfect day for it, though.
Wednesday. It's going to be the sexy topics.
Nah, I don't get along with Sag. I seem to meet some of you as a couple.
Ooh, everybody loves me. Everybody, you know what's crazy? Everybody who has said that they don't get along with Sagittarius, they meet me and they be like, wow, you're different. I am. I'm one of a kind. Just call me a unicorn.
I don't know if it's a sign that I haven't actually got along with, but I do seem to date a lot of Aries.
I don't know why you do that. Fire and water don't mix.
A lot of them have been some liars for real.
You need
because I don't want nobody to take. If you are Aries, please don't take this the wrong way. But it's their dominating nature. You know what I'm saying?
I've never dated.
He said, y'all still crazy, girl. Why would that change, sister girl?
Aries is not it. Aries lie.
No, Aries got attitude problems. They don't know how to talk to people. I had to tell my father that all the time.
He's always been cool.
He said, if you don't get a song with a Sag, you the problem.
He probably meant alone.
I'm about to say a song is definitely right because we'll send you a song in a minute. I send songs all the time. I'm Claire Audio. You know, I get messages through music. I like you.
That's a good way to communicate, though.
I'm a very effective communicator now because I will tell you that I don't like something. Like prime example, guy I'm talking to. I called him. He didn't answer, but he texted me right after. It did it twice in one sitting. So he was on the phone with his coworker. And I was like, okay.
You're good.
So instead of me addressing it right there, you know, I just stay quiet, let him talk about his day and all that good stuff. And then when we got stationary, he was like, everything okay? I was like, yep. But I know one thing. The next time I call, please let your coworker know. Let me call you right back. because I don't like that. If I call you twice and you know that we supposed to be meeting up, don't stay on the phone with your little coworker. Y'all was just at work together. Come on now. Don't do that. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, would you have the same response of, oh, I was on the phone with my coworker? And y'all, it's not like they was talking about anything important. They was gossiping about people.
Question for y'all both. If you find a man who could lead and provide, could y'all as women step back and let him? I could. Why you looking like that? You couldn't?
I can.
That face you made, though.
I can. The face answers the question. That's why I was like, your faces.
It's like, I think my thing would be, my problem is that a lot of men can't handle my level of masculinity. Because I'm more masculine than I am feminine. You see, yesterday,
a lot of people might be scared to date you because you read.
Oh, man, she probably controlling. Oop. I'm a Sag. I'm a free spirit. I don't like to control anything.
For me, I would think somebody be scared to date you because you read people.
Oh, you ain't getting shit over on me. You're not. Because I say no. I feel like people are intimidated because I'm very expressive. I'm not controlling. I say what I feel. I want you to know what's going on with me. I don't expect for the person that I'm dealing with to be a mind reader. I'm gonna tell you how I feel. Yeah. If you say something that hurt my feelings, I'll be like, I don't like that you said that, and it hurt my feelings. And I'm gonna step away for a minute because I need to get my life together. Hey, Aaron.
That's real.
But see, I'm that person. I will let you know I'm getting upset right now, and I gotta walk away. I gotta walk away because I don't want to say something that I'm gonna regret, and I gotta be cool right now.
But what is Aries compatible with?
What's really good, Aaron? We gotta start the show like that when we start up on that. We gotta be like, oh, what's really good? We talking about situationships and dating in 2021.
Yep. Thanks for joining, y'all.
Yes. Let's see what we got. This is Jade.
So do you have a question for women? Is it something you want to know?
That's what we really want to hear from guys. What is it that y'all need or want out of a relationship? What does it take for y'all to want a relationship for real?
We want peace.
See, but y'all don't give peace all the time.
Well, if you want peace, damn it, you got to give peace.
It's not always about a guy giving peace. And let me say this before I continue. Okay, this is not my viewpoint.
You have to be peace.
This is not my viewpoint. This is my observation over the years.
Ooh, who's that?
That's my brother.
Hi, brother.
She's like, hi, brother.
Pull your mask down. Let me see your smile.
How you doing? She said, let me see your smile.
Good, how are you?
She said, good, how are you? He said, ooh, I'm the wonderful.
Aaron said loyalty. Loyalty. I like that, Aaron. Loyalty. Are you loyal?
I want peace. Honestly.
See, for me,
so why is
I come home, I can be comfortable with you. The more peaceful you are at home, the more I can just open up to you. I'm gonna want to come home and be like, yo, let me tell you about this traumatic shit that happened to me today that I would always keep bottled up. Or maybe something triggered and affected me in a way.
The real butter said, I see something say Scorpio and Leos, but I ain't 100% sure. I give all signs a chance. Dang, Aaron, I ain't gonna say that because I don't know how to say that and then not sound fucked up. Honestly.
No, say it.
Huh? I'm like, I didn't even know you had a girlfriend. I always say Aaron single. I never knew when you had a girlfriend. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a good thing.
Kevin, what are your signs compatible with?
Pisces.
What is he?
I'm a Taurus.
Capricorns.
Yeah.
That's because you're both assholes. That's why.
I mean, I'm not an asshole.
Yep.
I'm not an asshole, but I will make you think about it for a second.
Well, but you know, I only say that because my mom and my stepdad. My mom is a Taurus, and my stepdad is a Capricorn, and them two peas in a pod. Boy, I tell you, whew. But they butt heads like a mom too. It's because they time enough for each other. It's just like where one is weak, the other one is strong. Like you need a balance like that. You gotta have a balance.
What does a guy mean when he tells you you're not on my level?
Let me see. He said,
What?
I've never met an asshole cat. You ain't met no real. They ain't show you who they really was then.
Say that again?
I said, what does it mean when a guy says you're not on their level?
It could mean a plethora of things.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. That's a very big statement.
You're not where I'm at mentally. You don't understand what I've been through mentally, so you couldn't comprehend where I'm trying to go.
Hold on, we on two different
just the way that I perceive your societal life, we're not on the same levels. We don't want the same thing. Most of the time, it always leads to not wanting or having the same things, though.
I had a friend have a dude tell her that before.
Where y'all live at?
That's also just another way to break it off.
In a room with 4 walls.
Yeah, that's like that's true. I don't know if you answered that question, but what did you say you prefer?
That's all right.
You say you prefer a relationship, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't just ask him that though. You asked him about compatibility. What signs is compatible with him?
Oh yeah, he told me that. But I asked him in the beginning when he was oh, you wasn't down here.
I had just went upstairs. Oh, I'll give y'all. We at my sister house right y'all. I say I prefer a relationship because I love to love on people. You know what I'm saying? I got plenty of love to give. And I'd rather just shower one person with unconditional love. See, that's the thing. Like, I don't like being with somebody that their love comes with stipulations. Like, we could do this together, but. Yeah, everybody got a but damn. Shit.
Well, for me, I prefer a relationship because I love too hard.
Oh, you love too hard to love to be with more than one person? Well, that's one of the questions. Do y'all think that it's possible to be in love with two different people at one time?
I do.
See?
I think people,
it's possible because they offer
you
different things.
But how do you know when to choose or who to choose? Because you can't always mess with two people.
At the end of the day, you got to make an executive decision. But then again, you got to realize we're in a day and age where polygamy is more accepted than anything. So they would probably shoot for polygamy if they couldn't make a choice.
But I said, baby,
I can't be with two people at one time. It would drive me nuts.
It's too much work.
And then you be done mixed up their birthdays.
Oh, I don't do that. I don't mix up their birthdays. I don't mix up names or none of that. If you just meeting somebody, that's something different though. Like when you first meeting somebody versus when you've been talking to somebody for a while, that's something different.
Yeah.
What if you meet them around the same time?
I mean, even if you met them around the same time, at the end of the day, you ultimately know what you're looking for. So even if one does something better than the other, ultimately you still have to make an executive decision. Since you've already made it clear that you can't be with two at one time. You're gonna have to wait.
So for you, what qualities does that person have to have for you to choose
who
them?
just joined?
The question today is dating and situationships. What would you prefer in 2021?
The extra experience?
With me, if you can show me that you truly got my back, like I don't have to worry about you trying to cross me, then we locked in.
Got you, Aaron.
Like, you cannot love two people, especially if they offer two different things you're looking for. That's not true.
Not true at all.
You can love two people. You can love multiple people. Being in love.
I'm about to say being in love.
In love. Yeah. They offer you different things. I think I've never been in love.
Oh, he said I meant can. Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I might say, yeah, that's
probably in your mind you'll probably be like, man, I wish I could just put these two together, make that one.
I felt like that about you thought that my ex that came up to the job, he would bring me flowers.
Oh, I thought that was so cute. That's when I first met y'all.
He sat there until it was time for me to get off work, like all of that.
In my mind, I'm like,
just like
getting some flowers to them.
She's just like, oh.
Build a chick.
What was wrong
Some
with
people
them?
call it something else. Build a.
What was wrong with him?
She's just like, oh, that's so cute.
What was wrong with him?
He was crazy.
He
was bringing me flowers. We would go on dates every week, and whole tea. He was trying to get with other girls, all up in their DMs, trying his hand. You know what I'm saying? And he claimed that he had everything he wanted right here. I'm like, well, then why you still worrying about your ex and who your ex talking to and trying to give me my ex used to go get her hair done like that. That was the type of stuff that we was going to. How you move on with somebody else and you keep bringing up your ex boy.
I was going to say that. How you break up with your ex and try to move on, but you still think about your ex or you still miss that ex or want to go back. That's how I feel. Take it back.
That's when people get into situationships. So how long you been in a relationship, Aaron? How long you been with your girlfriend? See, he said exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. But then he got mad when I wanted to leave. When I broke up with that ass, I said I can't do this shit no more.
Hey everybody, that's joining in. We're talking about dating and situationships in 2021 and asked them, what do you prefer?
See, you know, I think right now I just prefer the dating scene is pretty cool because I'm a hot commodity right now. But I really see that it's different. People can tell when you love yourself. When you love, you been with your girlfriend. Why she's still your girlfriend? Then y'all been together for 10 years. Stop wasting people's time.
Okay, I got a question for you. That just made a perfect.
I was just about to say, I hate when people say.
A whole nother
say that again.
I hate when people say that because a man can see that you're wife worthy
when they first meet you, right?
Until he feels secure enough in how he feels as a man to provide for his wife, he's not gonna propose. That doesn't mean he doesn't love her. That doesn't mean he doesn't want to marry her.
But he just corrected and said 11 years. But my thing is how can you?
He's got to get to where he wants to be. Unless you can find a way to break down his barriers and convince him that you're okay with where he's at right then and there, to be able to be married with him. That's how that's gonna go.
See, but for a woman, is that fair for us? Because you shouldn't have gotten that relationship if you wasn't ready for the next step after a relationship. You can't be with somebody for so long and not take that next step. I give it 5 years. If I don't get a ring in 5 years, I don't know what to tell you. I agree with you, brother.
Aaron said, we ain't wasting time. We're building different.
Exactly. Like it's different.
But further elaborate on that, Aaron, like what do you mean by y'all building different?
They might have a different viewpoint on marriage.
For 11 years, that's a long time.
But see, you gotta also think they probably have a different viewpoint on how they perceive marriage.
See, but they might not stay together that long and it still doesn't happen, then what?
I mean, like I said,
I guess for me it will all depend on how are they okay with it? Like,
yeah, well, if they're okay with it, then that's cool.
It's completely contingent to each relationship.
But I said, no, it's not like they're wasting her time.
But to some people would say that though. They're like, well, I'll say like a member of my family. Like she felt like that because she was with somebody for a very long time, and it was just they bounced from place to place, and it wasn't no off and on or anything like that. But it's just like she asked him a few times. She's like, do you want to get married? And then when they finally did get married, he cheated.
I guess it's different for everybody because some people be okay with waiting that long, and some people think that okay, let me put a time limit on it because I don't want to waste my time, and then we end up not being together. I wasted that much time.
Let's be realistic. If you in a relationship and you got a time period on how long you would stay in that relationship before it's too long, then you need to be vocal with that up front. You shouldn't even be wasting your time in the beginning if you already
Yeah.
know, hey, in 2 years I want to be married. So if that's not something you can get down with, you don't think we can build towards that,
Now, are you
then we
saying
need to
that
go ahead
for a
and start
woman, or
over.
are you saying for anybody?
I'm just saying that for anybody.
Okay, I'm about to say, don't
And
say it for a
period.
woman, because a man need to do the same.
I'm just saying that for anybody, period. But mainly for
Oh, for
women, because
me,
men have a different time path. I'm just
reciprocation.
saying. I'm just saying that's for anyone, but men have a
Reciprocation.
different time path. Like I said, the 10 years, just taking the 10, 11 year situation, he could be waiting for a certain thing. And if she's okay with that, she's okay with that.
If I don't get that something thing in like 5 years, then I probably won't never get it. That's all.
I'm just saying for me that I'm not good. I ain't good with that.
Yeah, I
But
can't. I
see,
can't do that.
that's also
I'm over that shit.
that's
Like
also
It's like because
every
most
relationship
guys.
I've been in has been like 4 or 5 years, and we've talked about it, like all of that. But the dudes like they felt inadequate. They see how I live. They see my
yeah, you
upbringing.
got to
They see my
yeah,
family, and they just like I ain't got enough.
you got to realize that a man has to feel okay with himself financially to
I
be
see what you're
able to
saying though.
say I can marry you because he wants to be able to provide the same lifestyle you're accustomed to and better.
Hmm.
As
That's
a
why.
man,
That's why I just said, dudes see how I live, and they feel like they like, man, I want this girl. I
but I
see her
can't fuck with
family. I see how they do things over here. I don't have enough.
and honestly, I
But then I
respect them
get
for
friend zoned.
but see, I respect them as men for being able to acknowledge that, realize that, and step away and allow you to grow and continue to fly off and be where you need to be.
But see, that's where the problem comes in, Kev. That's when I act up. You know what I'm saying? It's because they don't know how to keep that balance. I ain't afraid to talk about my situation because I don't get.
See, for my thing, I can't do it, and I cannot wait. I
Mm-hmm.
can't wait that long. For me, I can't do it. I feel
But
like I
see,
will waste my time.
that's all about communication up front. That's also one of the
You should have
topics
been
we.
on here yesterday.
Yeah,
I
you
mean, that
definitely should have been on here because
Cause
we had
he's
conversation about communication.
he is an effective communicator. I think that makes the difference between
yeah.
people who are willing to just be dating, people in situationships, and people in relationships.
Yeah.
All different levels and different kinds of communication going on right there. In a
Mm-hmm.
situationship, y'all talking about bumping uglies. That's it. Minimum communication. Dating is like, I'm gonna talk to this person, that person. Oh, he look good. Let's exchange numbers. She look good. Let's exchange numbers. You testing the waters here and there, here and there.
You mean this? Okay. Shouldn't date if he isn't straight.
For me, I'm dating in
That's not
marriage.
true. You can't say that because some people you might like someone so much and y'all will start talking and you're just not where you want to be. I wouldn't say that.
Nah, but see, it's like, well, define financially straight because like somebody could be building up to that, and I don't have a problem like, as long as you show that you're motivated.
Yeah.
Like people go through things in life, like if a dude ain't got no car, I'm not about to be like, oh well, you can't talk to me, you ain't got no car. I'm like, I'm not about to do that because he might still have the means to be able to get from point A to point B, and he might be willing to pay for the Uber. He's gonna be like, oh well, I'm a Uber to you and I'm gonna pick you up. You know what I'm saying? Show the initiative. You know what I'm saying? Or if we riding in my car, he like, oh well, we gonna go here, whatever. Put gas in my tank. I
That's the
got my own
difference.
gas wherever we go. Blah blah blah.
That's the difference between a boy and a man.
Yeah, well, see, it's a lot of boys out here. It's a lot of boys out here.
So you gotta tell what you mean financially, butter.
He over there, boy. I can tell he over there typing. Oh, there go my Sag. Hey, Skitter.
Skidda, do you prefer a situationship or do you prefer a relationship in 2021?
That's a relationship man right there. But we gonna let you answer. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead and answer because gotta get off all those answers.
He been fine for a long time. Oh, when we was in high school, I thought he was so cute. I was just like, woo. But yeah,
She's trying to get somebody.
was it? I ain't getting nobody in trouble. He got a beautiful woman at home. I ain't starting no shit.
So is there something? Is there a question that you have for the ladies that you don't understand, like relationship wise or situationship wise, that you want to understand?
No, because my questions are contingent based off the experiences I went through. The only questions I have is for the people I had the experiences with. I can't compare any of my questions to every lady. Or
Boy,
every
I'm
gender.
trying to figure out why your ass is single, because you got
I got my fault. I mean, I don't know, but I
you
got my
probably
fault.
got a smart ass mouth on the low, don't you? Can't nobody take
I mean,
that.
who don't?
But you stubborn.
I mean, I'm stubborn like a motherfucker. I'm a bull.
Okay, it says relationships over situationship any day.
Mm-hmm.
See, some people prefer situationships though.
I just figured that I stand by my opinion. I feel like people who prefer situationships over relationships, they're not ready for commitment. They're just looking for just to have fun with different people. Because I'm usually somebody who's in a situationship, they're not just in one situationship. They're in multiple. Yes, they're dealing with multiple people. See, that's why I'm saying people use these words, they use these phrases and words interchangeably, you know, talking about, they might say, oh, about you in a relationship. They might say, I'm talking to somebody.
I hate that.
What that mean? Facts. They looking for the next nut.
That's true. That's really true.
If I want to hump, I'm gonna say I want to hump. See, because if a guy can say,
"No, I'm ready for a commitment," but in 20,
it's some trash. He said,
"See, but a lot of people that's been cooped up in the house because of the pandemic would rather be in a situationship so they can have some fun because they haven't been able to do what they want to do." You know, and then a lot of couples break up around summertime.
We got somebody else who
sometimes that's planned.
I just sent the invite.
Huh?
Sometimes that's planned.
We got another person on the other screen. I wish I could put everybody in on one.
I don't think you can. We could.
Can you hear him?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Okay, yeah.
I probably can't because it's one in the back. But like you said, to piggy off your statement, situationships, people be out here for that. They be with multiple people, but they looking for the next nut. Basically, a relationship is something you can build with, somebody you can build with, somebody you can see yourself with for multiple years, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Down the line. Most people now, as far as, I'm not even going to put it in a category, but the generation after us, they're on the situationship.
Yeah.
Ain't none of them committed to nothing. They committed to
Why don't you agree with him, brother?
People and being around multiple things at one time, but when it's time to sit down and have a big boy conversation, big girl conversation, they run away from it. Why?
Quick.
Parents.
Divorce is at an all-time high, and once we get married, I don't agree with divorce. Like, you're stuck with me forever.
Divorce is at an all-time high because people, especially since that's Demetrius.
That's why you have to date somebody who has the same mentality.
Skinner said relationships is more meaningful than situationships. So situationships are for folks who enjoy their freedom but still enjoy another person's company without the type.
Can I ask you a question though?
I can date with that.
Can I ask you a question?
For me, what's up?
Why is it your decision to stay with someone that long?
Well, for me, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. For me, I got trust issues, and I've been in situations where, all right, bro, you gotta pick and choose between a female, or you gotta pick and choose between.
Hey, Mr. Jordan.
You know what I'm saying? So for me personally, I'm not going to invest my time into somebody I can't see myself building with, or somebody I can't see myself being around a long period of time.
Okay.
You can seriously, with COVID going on, okay, everybody stuck in the house. You with your girl, you with your dude. Y'all stuck in the house for umpteen hours out the day because shit closed. Can you stand that person that long?
Okay, so the person that you with, can you stand that person for so long? Like, do you see the marriage within her?
For so long, But, you know, y'all always do have that time away from each other. Work, grocery store outings, they're going out with their friends or whatever. Yeah, I just been the person that I'm with for so long because we've been together for so long. We've been through so much.
Okay.
He's skipping, but yeah, trust issues is definitely the main reason.
It's just been me and her.
But see, I can fuck with that though. I can get with that. Uh-oh. Is somebody trying to... Who's this? Oh. His little drink is messed up. Oh, because it just cut off.
Hold on, y'all. Let me add him back in.
Gotta have space in relationships. I don't care what nobody say. That's very true.
For sure. But you also know you gotta have that balance. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't have that balance.
Well, I think the problem comes in people clash because it's a misconception that when you in a relationship, y'all supposed to spend every waking moment together. Yeah. No.
Exactly.
A relationship is two individuals coming together to build up. But you're still your individual people. Y'all just collab on things. You still gotta have just two separate, totally separate people.
Okay, but since you have trust issues, when she says she's going out with the girls, are you more the type that be like, oh, who you going with, where you going, and all that?
Me. Hold on. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Because I'm a different breed.
Yeah, Aaron is very different.
I'm not gonna be the nigga to be like, oh, nah, you can't go out with your friends. Because say that I want to go out with my friends, and she tell me, oh, nah, you can't go out with your boys. Why the fuck not?
But that's real though. It's like we in a relationship. I'm not your mother. I'm not you. Not my father. You know what I'm saying?
Like we in
you should be able to go out and conduct yourself like you got some damn sense. I shouldn't have to be like, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this.
Now, at the end of the day, bro, as long as I'm coming home at night and I'm not, you know what I'm saying, knocking up nobody, nothing like that, bro.
Yeah, that's the only time I would say that I would try to come out
about 2 hours, I'll be back about 1:30. I come back at 2, and then you all skeptical. Oh, well, why you back so late? And we had to drop such and such off. That's it.
But that breaks down to communication, because all thing you gotta do, send a text or pick up the phone and be like, hey, boo boo boo, wah wah wah. This what's going on.
So I wonder, what would a guy do that prefer a situationship? What would they do if they got somebody so clingy? Because there's some clingy females out here.
I mean,
you can't really. Oh Lord, there go my mama. Hi, mama.
I can't. You too wrapped up tight into me to where I can't focus on myself and be myself.
Nah.
Like I'm always, it's like a puppy. You know what I'm saying? You got a dog running around with you everywhere you go, and they just looking all sad. No. I can't. I need the time. I need the space.
Yeah.
We can be one, but we don't have to be one
all the time. Oh.
For me, it's the level of clingy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a level of clingy.
It's a level.
So you like a clingy person?
We talking like a regular day, the middle of the week. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be at work, but you off, and I'm at home chilling. You come over and kick it with me. Yeah, we can watch a movie. We can go out, but bruh, all the clinginess every day. No.
See, now someone that's on my live said that it's a level of clinginess for him.
It is.
It's a level. It's too excessive though.
Look
it's too excessive because then you're gonna be like, nah.
So look.
I don't know how many levels it is, but I can say I experienced maybe 3
He said that shit sound like a situationship. Okay, Skidder said, like, if we spend 2 days straight together having fun going out, and the third day you mad because I want some alone time or conduct my business without you.
Why the fuck are you mad? We spent the last 2 days together.
What's your sign, Aaron?
Well, you know, man, Gemini to the day I die.
Oh,
Gemini to the day I die. The best sign out. You got the best of both worlds. I'm gonna keep it real with you, but I'm also
an asshole.
I'm gonna look out for you, but I'm also keep it a buck with you. If I hurt your feelings, I'm sorry, but it's all out of love. You know what I'm saying?
I can't say that about Geminis though. My first love was a Gemini, and he keep it funky.
You know that I have never met. I never met a male Gemini.
What?
Oh
I
shit!
never.
You know what I'm saying?
I grew up with
My
one.
daughter is a Gemini. She is Sour Patch Kid for real. But
everybody different.
I think in both situations, in a situationship, you pretty much take away that chance to talk about anything, because as it's saying is, you don't have the right. There is no there's no relationship there.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like even now, like I said, most situationships, some of them have that communication and they work perfectly fine. But it's just the day and age that we're in. You got social media. I can talk to whoever the fuck I want, when I want, as long as I want. Just because you can't find out. Or if you snooping around, you find out. But still, it's like I said, it's just the way of the world. People don't do the face-to-face contact no more. That's how I met my girl, face-to-face. You know, there wasn't no social media. So I got that connection that we used to have. You know what I'm saying? Now, everything is come on.
See, for the dating life for me is kind of hard, because you have your old heads where they're stuck in their ways, but then you have them young ones that's just dumb. Like, I'm sorry, like I don't know what's wrong with this new generation. I
don't know, young. I done met a couple of unicorns, young. Unicorn squad over here.
But people with COVID and stuff going on, that dating shit is fucking hard now.
It is.
It's hard as hell to date now. Everybody had a mask on like this for a year and a half.
Hey, real shit though, it's been hard. It's been hard to date.
Nah, but you.
Hold on, say it one more time.
I said it's been hard to date.
Hold on, Aaron. Hold on.
Say it one more time.
I said it's been harder to date ever since texting was invented.
That's true, because a lot of people rather text. See, I used to be a phone person, but
that's the reason.
If you don't have no conversation for me, I'd rather just text and keep it moving.
Technology has made it so people are not really good communicators. Like, they don't know how to hold a conversation outside of texting.
And people lie behind text.
I'm a
lie to your face too, but
yeah, but see, texting it's too much left to the interpretation of the reader as far as text messages goes.
Because you'll read that message, but
how you want to though.
How you told
right. They have so much expectations for dating and standards that they don't want to be open. That's true. A lot of people are not ready to be open with anyone or themselves.
I'd rather be with somebody who gonna let me. I'd rather be with somebody who we can be free together. You know what I'm saying? If it's something that you want, if it's something that you need, if you say that you love me and we really in this together, it should be no reason why we can't sit down and have a conversation. Like for me, I wouldn't. It's a lot of things I wouldn't mind doing with my dude.
Hey, everybody that's joining. We're talking about dating and situationships, and what would you prefer?
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to love you, and I say that I love you. That means I love you unconditionally. My love comes with no conditions. If I say that I love you, I love you. You know, even with people who have not treated me right. You know, I got the relationships that I've been in. You know, they cheated. It didn't work out. I don't hate them. I don't wish no bad on them. Nothing like that at all. It's still nothing but love. I still wish nothing but love
dating and situationships and relationships.
I got love for them.
And what do you prefer, dating or situationships?
You know what I'm saying? Good things happen to you. I can say I'm blessed to actually even meet you. Like, you've been, like, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's been a
Black power, of course, always. We giving Black people a platform.
Regardless of how long y'all don't talk.
Yeah, I think that's one thing that I've appreciated. I think that's part of the reason why I was willing to do this with you, because like the people who joined, they can attest to my person. To my personality. Niche has been this way for a long time.
You know what I'm saying? When y'all did this, and I think I came in late, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't in there too long, but y'all was talking like some good game, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's always good to have like I said, us as a people come together, have a conversation.
My God.
Like, open up the mind. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't doing that now.
See, and we like to we want to get more males to join so that they can give their perspective and their opinion on things, because some women, we are wrong a lot of the times, but we would like to have y'all opinion. So
women are wrong. Women be wrong, but
Listen.
it's just like,
Listen.
dudes, they don't want to. I hate that having conversation like back and forth is considered as having an argument. We're not arguing. We're having stimulating conversation. If we're talking and it's not a challenge going on, like I prefer for somebody to disagree with me. Don't agree with me just to agree with me. If you don't agree with me, say no, you're wrong.
What Skip just said, it says dating is especially hard today because they expect a 5-star on the first date. Like, no, let's go to a chill spot and learn about each other. Dudes automatically want females to be easy. That's true. That's true.
I want to go have fun.
No, you know what? It don't even got to be all that. You got some sandwich meat, some bread and cheese. Get a blanket. Let's go do a picnic.
I love shit like that.
I like that.
I can't hear you. Wait a minute. I'm just.
Target and Chipotle. I am. No.
Hello? I'm tired of dudes wanting to be chased. Y'all was talking, but nobody got to hear y'all.
Yeah,
like, boom,
like I
it's
said,
like a whole bunch of
it's just a
over it.
I've been
Dudes want to be chased. I don't know why I keep doing that. Oh, okay, probably too many people talking at one time because we on different devices. We still trying to work it out, y'all.
Yeah, we still getting it together, but we're definitely trying to give Black people a platform to be able to speak and say how they feel.
Yeah, not just really Black men, are men of color, because you know our first.
Yeah, let me say something. Let me say what Taraji P. Henson said on BET last night. We want our Black men back. Y'all hear that? We want our men back. Send them back. We love our Black men.
You know what I'm saying? I can say honestly, as a Black man, like, you know, you go through a lot of shit, and it's just about how you move. You know what I'm saying? When you're born, nigga, like, you already at fault. You know what I'm saying? You already down 50 points.
Yeah.
You know?
They expecting you to come a whole lot harder.
Exactly. As you get older, it don't do nothing but get harder. You know what I'm saying?
Boy.
Not to say that, you know, the cop didn't get justice or whatever, they didn't get that George Floyd shit. Yes, that's fucked up. Fuck that too. He shouldn't have got
I'm saying he should have got life. Because if he was Black and he killed a white man, we're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about that on another show though.
But we definitely thank you guys for joining. We love the conversation. Hopefully y'all join us on Wednesday. We got to come up with a time and we'll definitely post it. But Wednesday, since it's hump day, our conversation will be about sex. So I hope you guys are ready to open up.
Yeah, so you know, feel free to share and put it out there. DM us any questions that you have, any topics you might have.
Ain't no shame in my game.
You know, but we definitely, fellas, ladies, let's stop the gender specific things. You know, ladies, you should be willing and wanting to rub your man feet, just like he'll rub your feet.
Yeah.
I'm that type of, you know.
I got some guys that
I talk to a nurse. He be on his feet all day. All day. You know what I'm saying?
See, I'm not a feet person.
Me neither.
Oh, well, see, but you know, it's all about the preference. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't no feet person either.
But you know, but when you say you love somebody, though.
Exactly. It's a sacrifice.
When you say you love somebody.
Sacrifice. That's why I say I'm not a feet person.
Even
I'll do it.
if your feet looking all cut up, I'ma jump. I'm a Joan on your ass, but I'm gonna take you to get them done. I'm gonna burn your ass. I'm gonna burn your ass up. But I'm gonna be like, let's go take care of these barking ass dogs we got over here.
I mean, I just hope that you're willing to accept what you're dishing out now.
I do.
Because you know
I
niggas
did.
love
Hey.
the tone.
Hey, look. I'm a firm believer in you should be what you expect.
Yeah.
Okay? You should not be expecting somebody to come together full package and you ain't even got a seat. You ain't got a table. You ain't got a pot or window.
Like, nah, man. You want to be boss, bro. You're not flying spirit being the boss. Come on, man.
Look at you, baby.
Me personally,
Baby. You know, we're gonna throw some topics in there about, you know, we're gonna throw some food mix up in there. Y'all, oh yeah, y'all be looking out, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start these meals back up. Got some things for my vegans, vegetarians, pescatarians, you know what I'm saying? All my black people, all the soul food who like the good chicken, greens.
She making me hungry.
You always hungry. But we appreciate y'all. Yes, for coming in. We've been on.
Thank you for having me.
It was good. It was real good.
So y'all look out for Wednesday. We gotta make sure everybody come on the show. Anybody that wanna join, let's join in. Let's get it popping. Let's talk about sex, baby. We gonna get it. But thank y'all. Y'all have a good day. Thanks, Ken.
You're welcome.
All right.
All right.